I've been out here for so long. Running, hiding, training, running. I wasn't always alone, but in the end, it's easier this way. I shouldn't even be alive. But thanks to my bullet journal, I've been able to survive.
When it comes to bullet journaling, there's no limit to the ways when people can use a bullet journal. A lot of people use it to express artistic talents and creativity, and that's awesome. Mad respect to everybody who does. There's a ton of YouTube videos telling you how to map out a month with different designs and themes. I did try that once. I tried to have the month of August be superhero themed, and I was gonna have a bunch of Marvel characters and Marvel themed everything, but it ended up taking way too much time. I smudged all my ink, and I spelled August incorrectly. So not worth it in my book, especially when I'm trying to use a bullet journal to get things accomplished and my life organized. So instead, I use a bullet journal because I have a terrible perspective and bad memory. I have a terrible sense of time, both on the macro level and on the micro level. On the macro level, I fail to recognize that although I'm 24, my life is just getting started, God willing. It's easy to feel like I'm wasting away my years, but I really don't even know what it's like to have years. What I lack is patience and perspective. For instance, some goals I have are to help small businesses and nonprofits with video production. I'd also like to make feature-length films in the future. But just because I don't do that full-time right now, especially during a global pandemic, doesn't mean I won't do it later. And on the micro level, I can't even keep track of my hours, minutes, and days. It's easy to lose track of time, especially when it's because I fail to have discipline with technology. It's easy to have one lazy day where I really don't do anything, and then I fail to remember what I even did the last couple days. And that's why I love bullet journaling. It helps me maintain a more appropriate perspective and cultivate patience. Again, people don't bullet journal the same, but what I do is I write down what I need to do and what I want to do. I'll have a weekly overview that I create throughout the week, and I just write down what I need to do. I used to make lists on post-it notes, simple tasks that I wanted to get done that day. The problem is, once that day was over, I would throw the post-it note away. But I need that for reference. I make lists of what I want to do to be productive, yes, but I keep them in my journal so I can use them later as reference. When I'm feeling down or having a mild existential attack, I refer back to what I've been doing and it brings mental clarity. But that would be such a struggle if I didn't have a plan and I had no way of assessing what it is that I want to do. For example, a couple days ago I was feeling really bummed out. And when I went back to my bullet journal to see what I had been up to, turns out I hadn't been working out or reading my Bible or hadn't really talked with any friends. But I had been doing a lot of work and cleaning and selling some stuff on eBay and getting great sleep. After double checking what I had been up to, I readjusted. Not just my activities, but also my attitude. I'm super happy to be becoming the kind of person I want to be. Someone who is healthy and reflective and growing. There's so much noise, external and internal. But to be able to quiet myself from all that noise and just look at what I'm doing is super helpful. Now I use a bullet journal for more than just writing down the tasks that I want to do in a day. And if you're interested in all of the meticulous ways in which I use a bullet journal, definitely subscribe and hit the bell icon because I'm going to be uploading an episode of my podcast dedicated completely to bullet journaling and every which way I use it. But in the meantime, I want to encourage you guys to write down what it is that you do in a day. Or at least pick 3 things that you want to see accomplished that day, and at the end of the day, write down everything that you did. Do that for 7 days, and at the end of the week, reflect. Look back, see what you did and what you wanted to do. And if you're happy with that, great, I'm happy for you. But if you're not, that is okay. You get to change it. A bullet journal is a phenomenal tool in which you can increase your perspective and grow in patience. But I want to encourage you guys that using this tool is more than just surviving, I guess. It's about living a life and learning to live it the way you want to. So Hey, I love you. Peace, God bless. I hope you guys are doing well and are on a continual upward trajectory towards success and happiness. I'll see you guys in the next one.